The weight of childhood scars is something many carry silently, a heavy burden of rejection, abandonment, and humiliation that seeps into adulthood, shaping how we see ourselves and the world. For some, the wounds came from words spoken in anger. "You're not good enough." For others, it was the cold indifference of a parent who should have offered love, but instead turned away. Many chosen ones were placed in the hands of narcissistic parents or caregivers who saw their brightness as a threat. Instead of nurturing their unique gifts, these children were silenced, punished, or ridiculed for being too much, too sensitive, too curious, too alive. Some grew up walking on eggshells, desperate to avoid the next emotional blow. Others bore physical scars that told the story of their pain. The child inside you may still ache, replaying moments of not being loved or accepted. Perhaps you've asked yourself why your cries for kindness went unheard, why the people who were supposed to protect you caused the most harm. These experiences leave marks, deep and invisible, that linger in the shadows of your soul. But here's a truth the world rarely tells you. Your pain does not define you. The abuse, the neglect, the trauma, they are not who you are. Beneath the hurt lies a greater purpose, one that only those who have walked through the fire can fulfill. What if the very experiences that broke you were meant to shape you into someone unbreakable? This journey isn't about dismissing your pain or pretending it never happened. It's about transforming it. The chosen ones are born into these battles, not as punishment, but as preparation. You've endured what many could not, and that's not a small thing. It's a testament to your strength, even if you don't feel it yet. But what does this mean for your life now? How do you take these scars and turn them into wisdom, into light? From an early age, many chosen ones encounter a world that seems set against them. Rejection, misunderstanding, and hardship often become their companions. For some, it begins with a parent who fails to see their worth, labeling them as difficult or too sensitive. For others, it's a schoolyard filled with jeers, a place where their light makes them a target for ridicule. These moments, painful as they are not random. They are spiritual tests designed to forge resilience and inner strength. These challenges are more than misfortunes. They are part of a larger plan. The adversity faced in childhood serves as a crucible, refining the chosen ones for their mission. Each rejection becomes a lesson in self-worth. Each harsh word teaches the value of empathy. This is not about minimizing the pain. They felt it deeply, as you may have, but about seeing it through the lens of growth and transformation. The trials of childhood lay the foundation for the chosen one's path. By experiencing emotional wounds early on, they develop a profound compassion and the ability to connect with others on a deep, soul level. This spiritual preparation ensures they can fulfill their purpose, to guide, to heal, and to lead others toward their own awakening. And yet, these experiences often leave chosen ones questioning, why me? The answer lies in their unique destiny. They are given these challenges not to break them, but to prepare them. Because only those who have walked through the fire can light the way for others. But this is just the beginning of understanding why these experiences occur. The deeper truths behind this spiritual mission are waiting to unfold. Many chosen ones experience an overwhelming sense of disconnection from a young age. Even in a room full of people, they feel like outsiders, unable to align with the world around them. This loneliness isn't random. It's a sacred space, carefully designed for self-awareness and spiritual awakening. In solitude, chosen ones confront their inner thoughts, unraveling layers of conditioning and connecting to their deeper purpose. This isolation often fosters profound spiritual growth. Without the noise of societal or familial expectations, chosen ones are guided inward, where they discover their true essence. It is in these quiet moments that they prepare for their unique mission, equipped with clarity and a deep understanding of their own soul. This isn't just loneliness, it's the universe creating space for their transformation and alignment with their higher calling. For many chosen ones, the family unit becomes a battlefield of emotional complexity. Toxic relationships, generational cycles, and unspoken trauma often define their early years. These experiences are not accidents, but spiritual assignments. Chosen ones are placed in these dynamics to serve as catalysts for healing. Their presence stirs the unhealed wounds of their lineage, challenging long-standing patterns that no longer serve the family's collective growth. This mission is far from easy. Being the one to confront generational trauma often isolates the chosen one further, as they may be misunderstood or even rejected for their role. Yet, their ability to rise above these dynamics through inner strength and self-awareness paves the way for profound transformation, not only for themselves, but for their entire lineage. By breaking these cycles, chosen ones become the architects of a new legacy rooted in healing and spiritual freedom. Chosen ones often walk a lonely path, overshadowed by misunderstanding from those around them. Society, friends, and even their own families may label them as too sensitive or too different. This disconnect stems from their heightened awareness and spiritual curiosity, which challenge the norms and expectations of those around them. Carl Jung's concept of the shadow self sheds light on this dynamic. The aspects of us that are misunderstood by others often reflect the parts of ourselves we have yet to fully embrace. Through shadow work and self-acceptance, chosen ones can transform this pain of rejection into a source of inner strength. Gabor Mate reminds us that much of our suffering stems from unresolved pain, but healing comes when we allow ourselves to feel, process, and integrate these shadows. By accepting their unique qualities, chosen ones not only find peace within themselves, but also inspire others to embrace their own authenticity. The journey of a chosen one often begins with subtle yet undeniable signs. Heightened empathy allows them to feel the emotions of others deeply, often leaving them overwhelmed by the world's energy. Their spiritual curiosity propels them to question life's deeper meanings, leading them to seek wisdom beyond the surface. A profound sense of purpose often burns within them, even when they can't yet articulate what it is. These traits, while powerful, often lead to early challenges, misunderstanding, isolation, and inner conflict. Yet, these very struggles are what prepare chosen ones for their greater mission. They serve as indicators of a unique path ahead, one that requires resilience, self-discovery, and unwavering faith in their purpose. By recognizing these signs, chosen ones can begin to align with their soul's mission, transforming challenges into stepping stones toward spiritual awakening. The victim mentality often feels like an inevitable outcome of enduring childhood adversity, but it is also the first obstacle a chosen one must overcome. Viewing oneself as a victim traps the soul in a cycle of helplessness and disempowerment, disconnecting it from its spiritual mission. Neville Goddard teaches that the world reflects our internal beliefs, and shifting from "Why did this happen to me?" to "How can I grow from this?" transforms the narrative entirely. Gabrielle Bernstein emphasizes that embracing our inner power allows us to reclaim control over our lives. For chosen ones, this means understanding that their struggles are not punishment, but stepping stones towards self-awareness, spiritual growth, and empowerment. Breaking free from victimhood is not about denying the pain. It's about using it as fuel to step into the role of healer, guide, and changemaker. Chosen ones are not marked by their struggles alone, but by the purpose these struggles ignite within them. Their unique spiritual mission often revolves around healing others and guiding humanity toward higher consciousness. This mission manifests in various ways, through empathetic leadership, creative expression, or serving as beacons of hope and transformation. The gifts of empathy and spiritual insight allow chosen ones to connect deeply with others, inspiring them to break free from limiting patterns. Their ability to see beyond the surface and hold space for growth makes them natural healers. Every challenge they've overcome equips them with the wisdom to guide others, turning personal pain into a collective awakening. Their mission is not just personal, it is universal, a call to help humanity rise to its fullest potential. Amid the challenges and adversities that chosen ones face, it's essential to recognize the presence of divine protection. While their path is often fraught with trials, these are not meant to break them, but to prepare and strengthen them for their spiritual mission. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, aligns chosen ones with the support they need at precisely the right moments. Signs of this universal guidance include intuitive nudges, synchronicities, and unforeseen blessings that steer them away from harm or toward opportunities for growth. Though the struggles may feel overwhelming, the constant thread of divine protection serves as a reminder. They are never truly alone. This protection ensures that their unique journey unfolds according to the higher plan, safeguarding their mission as they grow into their purpose. The journey of a chosen one is not for the faint of heart, but it is one of profound transformation and purpose. Accepting this path means embracing both the light and the shadows, understanding that every challenge has been a necessary step toward unlocking their potential. By reframing their struggles as part of their soul's calling, chosen ones can step fully into their power. This path requires courage, resilience, and trust, not just in the universe, but in themselves. As they align with their spiritual purpose, the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable transform into stepping stones toward greatness. To embrace this mission is to accept that their journey is part of something far greater, a divine plan woven to inspire healing, growth, and awakening on a collective level.